Hi everybody. Okay, you're gonna have to pull out your timelines for this. Um, Remember how I talked about the expert witness who came in at the last moment, Dr. Marie Russell, in the first trial? Okay, well, apparently the defense is getting smart now because they're getting all their expert witnesses and other witnesses, I'm sure, um, in line already. Because I told you before that the trial is happening in April 1st. Kind of ironic, but anyway. Okay. So this was a big get for Carrie, and it was kind of a foregone conclusion, at least in my mind, that the doctor was going to be able to testify. But, you know, I guess to save face, the judge has to have the Daubert hearing and decide, quote unquote, decide if she's going to allow this, right? But I was saying from the word go, excuse me, ma'am, if you don't allow this witness and you allow Trooper Paul in the last trial, and he was the expert on kinetics, and he didn't know anything, and he said it was a study of forward. I'm like, oh my word. Okay, so, and also for clarification, um, the doctor's testimony took 2 days. 2 days. Why? Because the first day took 5 hours to go through her CV. Because they start off with, okay, so tell me about, your history. Oh, well, I was a cop. And it goes something along the lines of, I was a cop. Okay, how long were you a cop for? So many years. Okay, what else? Well, I had been an emergency room physician for over 30 years. Oh, okay, what else? Well, also, I studied forensic pathology. Oh, okay, what else? Her CV was so long, it took 5 hours to complete just her CV. And her CV, for people who don't know, is like your resume, okay? 5 hours. Okay, so along with the testimony, and also, I know this is petty, and I don't usually go to the street of petty, but the way that Bennett was treating her, I wanted her to be an expert witness from the word go just to shut him up because he says one of the things I didn't talk about before was he really harped on the fact that the study of dog bite, whatever whatever they call it, because I'm sure they have a word for it. He says that's a soft science, isn't it? And I said, what? And and then she said, and then he said something like, "Oh, so you made that up before?" And like I think I said this. There was an audible gasp from her for 30 to 45 seconds. Now, it happened so fast that you had to watch it and like slow down. But if you watch really close, you could see and hear the audible gasp at the same time. Like her face and or like a, I can't do, but you know what I mean? Like when you're so surprised that you gasp, that that's what she did. And I was like, what? He really said that to her? Whoa. But then again, uh, I also have to put into the whole thing of possibilities the fact that they are trying to rile her up so that he can go back and say, well, before you said this and that and that, and and trying to get her off her game and to where she's not thinking straight, you know. But like I said before, I don't think he's gonna win, which is not a win lose situation. I understand it's not a competition. All I'm saying is that I don't think it's gonna be successful for him because she's got more experience than he has life. So yeah. Um. So yeah, the thing I find interesting is that the Dauber hearings took place last week, and we just now heard yesterday that she's allowed. So it took about a week. Why? What you have to consider? I don't know. Maybe it took a couple days to write up the response or something, but jeez. All right. So I really invested in this one, as you can tell, and I'm really emotionally invested in this one too. So yeah, I probably have to warn you. Whenever the case does happen, you might hear some choice words from me because, well, it comes down to this. I try to strip away the emotion and everything and go by the facts. But if they twist the facts in the wrong way or the right way for the prosecution, then an innocent woman might be going to jail, and that would piss me off. So that's probably why you might hear a choice word or two from me. All right.